Day 30, here we go. So I'm going to give you a summary and a little bit more detail than normal. So this is day 30 of my Amazon influencer kind of open book. This is what we're doing, earning every day. If you've been following along, you can go back 30 days ago. You can look at day one. So this started on December 27th of 2025, going all the way till this month. So I've been tracking it every day. Before we do that, let me just jump into today's free product I want to show you. Is this bag from Talicia. This is the second version they've sent me. It's different. But just a travel kind of carry-on 40-liter bag, super duper nice. Anyway, so I'll just run through. There's some weird things going on with commissions and connections and when they're appearing and what's happening. I think it has a lot to do with the API, but I'm not necessarily going to fret about that. It's just, it is what it is. So creator connections, I'm showing 0 from yesterday, even though that's not true because I can see it, but that's what's being reported right now. Regular commissions is $89.90 for a 30-day total of $3,444.53. That's an average of, and I rounded up 19 cents to $115 a day over the past 30 days. If we stay at that rate, we stay at that rate, that same rate, and average that out through the rest of the year. Again, there's some ups and downs, and historically for me, January has been my lowest month because I don't do a lot of self-help books or medications or pills or supplements or all of that kind of stuff. But the average $115 a day for the course of the year would be about $41,000. So I think early in the year I said about 48. That's when the days were a little bit higher. So we'll see what happens. But the last quarter is always the biggest quarter for pretty much everybody. That's October, November, December. So those days for me were, around $300. So we'll see what happens. But I kind of just want to give you some stats of what's going on. Again, then this is only in creator connections, regular commissions. This does not include offsite commissions, which are the same videos that I upload for creator connections to YouTube, Instagram. Those are in a different summary. This does not count YouTube, AdSense revenue, and other UGC products that I am doing. This is strictly the Amazon influencer program. Those are, I kind of separate those out, YouTube. Anyway, so just to kind of give you an idea, my star ranking on I'm currently platinum, reaching to get to platinum again. So you have basically this updates every quarter, and this is a different topic for another day, but I'm already at gold. I will be at platinum probably the end of next month for the next quarter after that. But just to run through some quick numbers, I think a lot of people want to know, like, what's this, what's good? I don't know. I don't compare a lot of this stuff with other people. My conversion rate was about 8%. For me, that's pretty high. Shipped revenue was about $72,000. Again, that's just shipped revenues on regular commissions. On creator connections, I don't know the shipped revenue. That's not something that Amazon gives you. But let's see. The returns, my return rate is about 1%. And I think after the holidays, that's usually a higher. That's going to be toys, clothes, things they get for Christmas that they don't want, they get returned. So total clicks was, again, just on the creator or on commissions was 20,000, well, 19,975 for being exact, but I'm just rounding up to give you an idea. Anyway, so my top selling product, which I won't tell you specifically what it was, there was 89 of those shipped. Total revenue was $20,000 for that product. The commission income for that was $400. And then as far as creator connections goes, this is kind of where I'll flip over and just talk a little bit about that. Currently I have, how many campaigns? A lot of campaigns. Let me see if I can find the specific number. 700 campaigns that I have accepted. It doesn't necessarily mean that I have a video for all of them. There's a thing called Halo sales, and I'll talk about that in another video another day. What I really wanted to kind of just hit on was the idea of just finding the one thing and just doing that every day. And I have a system. It's not a system. It's just a process that I just do every single day. Even when I'm out of town, I was on my email last night. Didn't have really a lot of great access to the internet where I was at. I was at a conference, and so sent that video of yesterday's update. But part-time work. One thing that I did want to track is I worked for 52 hours over the past 27 days. So it's an average of about 15 hours a week, a little bit less than that because I was gone. 15 hours a week is about 2 hours a day, maybe 3 hours during the weekday. So what that looks like for you. So if you divide the total, 3, and I haven't done this, I'm doing this live right now. It's about $65 an hour is what that equates to. That's better than a part-time job or something like that. So ultimately, if you're still watching to this at this point, I want to invite you to just do it. Just go. Just start recording, reviewing things in your house. Again, I've talked about the 1% every day. I am going to keep this going. I'll probably do a longer kind of YouTube style video on this on the YouTube channel and just kind of get into more numbers and kind of walk through everything with everybody. Again, I've been doing this for 2 years, so I've gone through the growing pains to get to this point. I am excited for this year. Some of the extensions that I just implemented last quarter are already showing benefits. My increase over last January is 300%. So last January I was like $1,100 for the month of January, and I tripled that, so 300% increase from last year to this year. I really hope that continues. Hopefully you've enjoyed kind of the honesty and clarity of what this is and what this looks like, and that it's not scary, that it is work. But I appreciate you watching and following along, and I'm going to start on day 31 tomorrow, and we'll just go through the journey. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it.